Wow, what a time to be alive. Msikia mtu amechajiwa 10 million. You just had 10 million lying around. Didn't even have to liquidate nothing. Hey, good morning indeed. How many hours in a day do you have? Please let me know. Jumi zangu 24 ni kama. Hey! Anyway. My name is Valentine, or color me Val and everything. And this is Y in the morning. True to our word, we have come back after the short break, and I am not alone. Miss Mayam, Miss Pretty Little Thingy, is with us. She's way too excited for me. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, umemiss hizo ma movement. Ebu fanya tena uonyeshe venye. Yeah, way too happy in the morning bana. As it should be, as it should. As it should.
Nimekumiss. Wacha nikwambie hiyo missment ndio imenileta hapa leo.
La sivyo.
La sivyo.
Yo, it's her honesty for me. You guys don't know how much. Grace is a lot of things, but she's a storyteller and she's very honest. So akikwambia kitu we usitafute hidden meaning ashakushow. Sawa? Ishamtoka pia, so we just organize yourself. Please say hi to your people, my guy.
Naka vizuri.
Naka vizuri. Unaka ule tu buddies Gen Z kabisa.
Unajua leo nilikuwa nataka kuvaa t-shirt. Nikasema let me have small respect for shirika.
Ungeleta tu t-shirt.
Yeah, nilikuwa nataka kuvaa t-shirt mpaka leo nimevaa jeans. Mpaka na feel niko holiday bado. A very good morning to you. Karibu sana to Y254 TV. This is Y in Morning. My name is Grace Mangi. Ukipenda pia, you can call me Grasha, and it is Grasha with an ER. Yes, please. And I have a podcast. Yes.
Yeah.
I have a podcast called Through the Ashes. It's on my YouTube channel at Grasha. Grasha is still Grasher. So when you subscribe, like, nakwambia kula siku nilikuwa nasema nganda kwa YouTuber. Ndakwa hawa watakwambia watu like, share, subscribe and comment.
Important, very important. By the way, you find being supported is free.
But let me tell you, I didn't imagine it. Do you know? I took a screenshot of my account 1 week ago before I started doing this podcast thing. I had 7 subscribers. Now 7 subscribers walikuwa classmates wangu wa campus because we had a project we were doing in campus, and our lecturer told us to upload it on YouTube and to follow one another.
So it was by force.
So it was by force. So the 7 people I had were my group members that had subscribed to my channel. But yeah, we are at 52 and we are grateful within a week. Tumepata 52 subscribers in a week.
Yeah. 53.
Thank you. We are at 53. Miss Ma'am has subscribed. So come on with the subscribe. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah.
Oh, kwanza hata nimesubscribe kwa ile
54! Yay!
Hey!
Thank you.
Supporting your own.
How are you? How's your business doing? How's your family doing? How's yourself doing? I know. I mean, we are in a very interesting times where you need to ask people, how are you doing? Because unaongea na mtu leo kesho unasikia yuko. No, it's very sad and it's interesting at the same time. So take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, take care of the people around you. Yeah. And mind your business. Please mind your business in this Kenya right now. The biggest thing is minding your own business. Please mind your business. Usiende kujeka kwa business ya mtu mwingine ama ujipate behind the bars. I have said my own.
Tukianza nimetaja vitu. There's 2 things. One of them, we have been privy to have this conversation behind the scenes, but kuna moja nilianza na AI. There's a photo that was taken of the US Army, a couple of soldiers wamelala, and just because of ICE, there's things happening in LA right now. Please look it up if you don't know. But basically kuna protest na huko, so the US Army has been deployed. So it's basically just soldiers sleeping. So mtu akapiga picha, and it was posted on a particular platform called The Chronicle. So The Chronicle, see, tunaendelea digital age, say anything mainstream must have a digital extension. Extension. Yeah. So someone came later, alafu akachukua hiyo photo. Unaona tu venye unaweza browse alafu confirm. So they confirmed with AI for X ni Grok. Akachukua Grok, kumuuliza Grok, when was this picture taken and where is this? Grok akasema it was a picture in 2021. Ujue hiyo picture imechukuliwa 2025 this month, a few days ago. So I was trying to tell people not to lean fully on AI.
Oh, yeah.
Let it assist you in your life venye tu unataka kuitumia, but do not fully because it's going to give you misinformation, not because it wants to, because it regurgitates, it just gives what sasa kutoka hapo nikasema venye the second story is how we know a particular influencer who was arrested the other day for saying what sounds to me as sensational, but ilikuwa social media. So, and social media, people can get away with basically anything because we've not been taught ethics, there are no laws. Basically it's a jungle, man eat man,
everyone
dog
is trying to figure out
and you're not figuring it out quietly, you're doing it very publicly in the public eye, you know. So this lady comes up and says what I have heard to be factual things without necessarily saying who this person is. But sasa comment section si hapo ndio kila kitu iko. So comment sections wakakuja wakamtag. I don't know how unaona vile nachagua my words carefully. Like, is that not necessary in digital content creation? Ama tuende tu.
What is not necessary? You didn't get the question.
I don't understand if the nuance is necessarily true, but kama nimekupatia story online and you watching it, you can kind of get the gist of what I'm saying. I'm saying without saying, but you know immediately who I'm talking about. Is that the person's fault, the one who's created the content? Can that
Especially
even be defamation?
They didn't mention someone's name, unless you outrightly say Vala ameiba.
But
like,
hata
you see,
nikisema,
but nikisema, okay, there are ways you can allude to someone and then we all know naongelelea tu Vala.
sawa. But even if I say it out loud, mbona, why is that giving the law space to reach out to me?
Because that person could sue you for defamation of character.
Tuko digital space, tuko kwa mtandao.
Yes.
It could be a parody for all you know.
That person could, watu hawajui jokes. Watu hawajui jokes.
Ama ni hashtag si kuongeza, hashtag parody, hashtag jokes. So ingekuwa na hiyo hashtag tungekuwa tu sawa. But makosa ni ya nani? Tumi sitataja mtu. Mimi nakupea tu story.
Okay, pia.
It's not my fault he's
kwa
famous.
arrest mtu na hajaongea seme outrightly ni Vala liiba skari, you know, uwezi amka useme ni wewe ndo nilisema unaiba. Because I might say, like, hapa ndani, you might steal something for lack of a better word. Like, for lack of a better explanation. So, I come, nijue maybe tuliacha pale unapenda food, so acha nitumie food. Nijue tuliacha pale masamosa, alafu hatukuziona but tuliona unakanika unanuka samosa. So everyone anashuku. So mimi nikuja naanza kupiga pa story sema kuna msichana fulani, huyo msichana mnamjua anavanga hivi ama anakaanga hivi. Nani alikulezo samosas? So you see I have not mentioned you, but everyone knows it is you I am talking about. What grounds do you have to comment?
Exactly. How can you
Did I mention you?
Are you holding me
Did I call you?
Unaona ni kama mtu
so
akijisikia.
I have not said anything, but they have said
if the shoe fits. Wewe pia mbona unajitetea?
Wamesema ni Val. Mimi nilisema.
Mimi sasa nianze kujitetea why?
Alikula samosa. Mimi nitaisema I just narrated a story. So why you nini?
So should we hold the people in the comment section accountable? Aje sasa na mimi nimepata tu na content.
But I just think anyway it's just interesting. But let me tell you one thing that inatumaliza, especially watu creatives and people who want to be content creators, that all upcoming content creators should be aware of. Be wary of quick success. We want to make it so fast, so bad. We don't want to go through the process. Today I want to wake up and then I am Diana Bahati. I mean, I am Grasha. I can't be Diana Bahati in a day. Diana Bahati has also gone through a process. There was a day she was small. So don't wake up one day and you want microwave success. Or unataka uamke leo, upate 10 million subscribers in one day, ukue famous in one day, ukue influencer in one day, ukue brand ambassador in one day. Haiwezekani. Ndio kitu inafanya tunaanza kuingililia watu in the wake of thinking that as we jump on trends or as we jump on kuingililia watu, especially famous people, it will help us. It does not.
All right, and then, okay, this is sensitive kind of, but I feel like we should talk about it. So we're talking about platforms, digital platforms where ni za kupost. Yes, we can monetize them nowadays, but the intention, I guess, the intent was just, I don't know, to connect and to socialize. But kitu kama OnlyFans, you know, where people, when you kiingia hapo, you know what you're going to do. Sijui kama unanielewa. And even that one fails, for lack of a better term. So should we keep trying? But you've not seen people who have instant fame. Sandy aliendanga wapi? Sandy wakababa aliendaga wapi venye alikuwa ananifurahisha?
There are people who will have instant fame. Kuna mtu kama Githeri man, alikuanga famous one day.
Goliath.
Like you see, Goliath became famous one day. Aziad became famous one day because of kuimba ile wimbo ya nani, Major. I mean, the people who will become famous one day, but the people who will go through the process. The problem is, don't pull ropes za watu wengine as you try to be famous. Because the problem is that mimi ni upcoming influencer. So I want to angalia kitu mtu amemake it, amefanya, niongelele or ni mbash, ndio ni get nini publicity to myself.
But what if that's content? For example, wacha si ati natetea moto kindly, yes, #iswhenthemoney. But what if that's content? For example, once again, hii story ya Mulamwa na meno zake, hata si juu ya Ruth. It's just Mulamwa and the teeth. Tuachae tu na Ruth apumue mali yako. Uoni hiyo kiki kwanza I'm starting to say things that I need to be careful about. But anyway, kuna mtu unaona hizi posters za atifinya, you inject, unaandika hadi contact number yake. So apparently someone actually did that to him, and his crime was distracting us with nonsense. Juu hiyo time ndio tulikuwa tunataka kuingia maandamano just before the 25th, if I'm not wrong. Na alitumiwa 28,000. Mabob. One bob. Hiyo tu ati have shown you his number, ati go inject. Unamtumia one bob hadi umetufika 28,000. Hiyo si content, sis.
What?
Yeah, juu tu ya meno.
Interesting.
Wewe huwezi rudia kitu kama hiyo. Hata wewe useme hata by the way nilikusaidia think of something. Insert the fill in the blanks. Hutaki kusimama pia na wewe. It could be a very personal thing that spilled into the public eye, but bado si ni content tu. Ama.
Different people have different opinions and feelings. Personally, maybe anything that paints my reputation in a bad way.
Kuna pia
far from it.
So what you're
Bible
saying,
inaniambia good name is better than riches.
So you're saying, there's good PR and there's bad PR, but kuna mtu anajua PR is PR.
Yes, kuna mtu anajua PR is PR.
So how do you handle someone like that?
Hey, my God.
Kama content yangu ni kutoa receipts venye nilikubaia lunch the year 2021, na tumekuwa pamoja since I've been your ride or die. I don't know why it's always relationships that get into these messy things, but so utaki hizo.
My goodness.
Well, in fact, unadhani kila mtu hapa na kuona sijui kama amesani sijui anakaje hata bado unasusu kwa kitanda. As in just something really random, but meant to make you less than you think that you are.
My goodness. My goodness.
You wouldn't.
I don't.
And mind you, in your head, it's not content. You are just being with your bae as publicly as possible. Is it matter maybe ni vitu huwa mnafanya ni sisi tu hatujui.
I don't. I'm not sure.
Jamani, nowadays we can number 2 ama ni nini nyingine inatakikana mtu afungue social media platform and you can lie about your age. They ask you when were you born, unaweza ka 72. Hata 60 unaweza kuwa freedom fighter bana.
Hit mtu wa 1990 akona 35 years. My goodness.
You're lying.
Yes.
90.
Exactly. I was also shocked like that.
So are we saying is age part of the factors that kind of influence how we use these platforms? But tunajua pia nimeona
I think kuna vitu zenye millennials hawawezi fanya zenye Gen Z wanafanya.
Back it up. Back that statement.
The things, you see, even the whole mandamano, let's get out. There was someone who was telling me Gen Z, or rather that Gen Z characteristics, one of the Gen Z characteristic is that that's different from millennials, is that Gen Zs will want to question. And they're very curious to ask them why. Millennials will be like, it's fine. Like, it's okay. Wanaweza vumilia, Gen Zs hawawezi. And so for them, because kukona hiyo place yenye hawaogopi kuuliza why, they're not also afraid of going on social media to post what they want. A trait that not very many millennials have or could have the boldness to do. Because they were like, kuna unaona venye uko bold. Someone was like, unaona venye a Gen Z would be bold to post something on social media. It's not the same way someone in another age bracket would, because kuna ule mtu mwenye akigrow up, hizo vitu hazikukuwa very common. Two, they were taught to respect society, respect older people, respect you, don't ask too many questions. If you ask so many questions, you're rebellious. And so if you and then you see the millennials grew up in a space where the only social media they knew is Facebook. So watu millennials kurudi hivyo nyuma. Okay, I know Instagram was there, but they were big on Facebook, Facebook requests, blah 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 blah, etc. But now Gen Zs are coming in at a place where you realize that TikTok has come, Twitter is big now, Instagram is big. Actually, Facebook is not even nini for Gen Zs. So you realize that kuna vitu zenye Gen Zs would be very kuna vitu zenye Gen Zs would be very easy to do as social media as opposed to millennials. When I look at myself and my sister, my big sister, I am I am more bold in terms of posting as opposed to my sister. My sister is there to follow, to see what's happening, but she will not be there. Let me get out, do a podcast kind. She will not be the type, let me do 1, 2, 3 things, you know. Okay. My sister will not be like that. So it also, I don't know.
It depends. Okay. Well, if you're just joining us, karibu sana, good morning. We are kind of taking apart digital space, the ethics, the rules, the regulations. Do you need to have gone to school to study journalism to be an online journalist? How often has it worked, especially at this time? How often has it worked out for us that someone alikuwa tuna simu akirecord, and now we know so many things? Now, I think there's someone in my periphery who's coming into studio. It's about to get lit. Hashtag is Y in the morning. But Grace, I really, mine is to echo what you have said. I can achukianga your phrase.
Mine is to echo what
mine
you
is
have
not a comment. It is just to echo.
Mine is to echo what the prefect on duty has said. If we find you running around, we are going to. Then we go like, what are we echoing? What are we echoing?
Things are many, guys. Things are many. Mambo ni mengi, masatu ndo machache. So I think we have a couple of comments on our Facebook page. Alafu tulikuwa tunaongea na George as we were trying to knit this conversation together, and at least once bana tuongee vitu tunafurahisha roho. So what I'm about to say will be at the tail end of the conversation, but we're just trying to figure out how to handle the successful version of you. Do you understand the equation? How do you want to behave? How do you want to actually behave in order to live your best life? Sio ni to manifest ama mnaita nini ingine? That's the question I'm going to discuss or take apart at the tail ends. But here we're asking, is jealousy in relationships a sign of insecurity or a sign of love? Uni mwanaume ametengeneza hii content, you see them. Is jealousy in relationships a sign of insecurity or a sign of love? And the question The answers rather from Valentino Jesh, anasema from Eldama Ravine. Ambassador Benjamin Mogos is watching you from Kerugoya. Good morning. These Tomres is tuning from Vihiga County. Polo Nakilas. Kumoni. Kumoni, my guy. Shine Patos is watching. Dave Marley says 120 Githunguri Ndrani. Vainie. Okay, sawa. Inside. Empress Mrege says good morning. Lois Molly says good morning. John T. Susie Boy again, also good morning. Salesio Moriki says Mbogi Empire, Matwati Meru, well represented. Kolo Shiva, Kiambu County, Niko Ndrani. So what we are going to take apart now with our guests who you've just seen walk in is jealousy in relationships a sign of insecurity or a sign of love? Haya, tukishamaliza na hii sekta, baadaye tutaongelea pesa. Priorities. Mimi nataka kuongelea pesa, but wacha tuongelee mapenzi. Good morning, how are you?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Tuko aje?
Niko salama, niko poa.
Karibu sana. Please tell us your wonderful name, madam.
My wonderful name, again, Ana Akumu, Ana Official, Kadogo Katamu. Yes.
Wewe ni mdogo wa Grace? Yani ufupi? Grace, there's someone shorter than you.
Finally, you met someone.
The
Sham.
Ancestors of only ancestors wa kina Alan.
They have come so hard.
Najud. Hey, actually, my baby, ancestors of yours. Yes. So here's the conversation: is jealousy in relationships a sign of insecurity or a sign of love? Well, society jealousy to in relation. I like taking things apart. So the nini is jealousy. The focus. So what kind of relationship? Let's start with friends. If you're jealous of your friend, does that mean you love them? Grace is tired. He's already tired of me. Grace is already tired of me. So is jealousy in, we take the first relationship as friendship. And this is not the same sex friendship. So your girlfriends, if you're jealous of your girlfriends, does that mean you love them? Am I your insecure?
Jealous of or you're jealous? Ebu elaborate your swali.
Jealousy in relationships. Tumebaki tu hapo kwa first part. So jealousy is the green-eyed monster. Sawa. Alafu, the relationship we're choosing to start with is friendship. So whatever kind of jealousy you'd be feeling in that friendship, I don't know. Okay, let me try and answer Grace's question and expound it. So I'm assuming jealousy, if it was friendships, maybe you're jealous of something they have or how they conduct themselves. I don't know, maybe even jealous that she or he is spending more time with other people. Ushaipatana your best friend has a best friend, unashangara. Hey, what do you mean? What do you mean you have another? What? Okay. Even the fact that you have other friends is almost a problem. What do you mean you have another best friend?
I mean, you have to stick to me. We are
like best friend inamaanisha nini? You can't have two best friends.
You cannot have another one other than me.
But you can go as a 3-team best friends.
Sasa mkwe watatu. Hapo kuna makosa itafanyika hapo.
I have a best friend. I had a very close friend from campus. So grew up with this girl was very close to me. But she had a best friend. So for me, she was more of a sister than a bestie. Because you have your best friend. So you're more of my sister than my bestie. So we became friends. Then I got a best friend of my own. Kakadampi.
So wewe ulikuwa unafanya shopping ukiwa na mimi.
So tuko hivi watatu actually, acha nipeane hivyo example. Me and you have been besties from campus from way back. So you're more like my sister, but you have your own bestie. You have your best friend. Mimi, even in campus, I also had my own bestie, but we have this close relationship. So tukisonga, mimi best friend wangu wa kampo tuliachana na yeye, like life moved on. You've been one of the very consistent friends I have had from back then. So we have a very tight bond even after campus. So it was very intentional that even after you moved towns from Nairobi, you went to work somewhere else. We will do a call every once a week for almost an hour. So we will do a call on Tuesdays. So si mimi na wewe bado tuko marafiki. So mimi, I have met my best friend. So wewe ulidampiwa na your best friend. So you want to concentrate on us. And
that ulidampiwa.
Yeah, now that ulidampiwa. And me, I have found my best. You get? So she's my best friend, and then you still are my friend. Then I decide, because I have a bestie and you are my friend, why don't we all become friends?
Sasa unaona kulazimisha watu.
Sikuwalazimisha. By the way, let me tell you, I did not lazimisha them. They met in my place, at my place. Then they became friends, independent of me. Like, even they started pigaing story. Ukapigia huyu, akupeleke interview. So, mmeenda pamoja. You get, like, they became friends past me. They created a friendship, because there was a day this one called this one to take her for an interview. So they became friends. So tumekuwa marafiki hivi tukiwa watatu. Kumbe huyu amekuwa akifeel zile za mimi hizi three of friendships I cannot.
Three is a group.
Yeah.
Wow. At a crowd.
Yeah. So kumbe my best friend started feeling like I was giving more attention to the other guy.
So umetupata tu hapa tukiwa friends. Sasa wewe na you're the stranger. You're the new one.
Guy. So ametupata tukiwa friends.
Ni nini?
So what happened? So si tuko watatu, tuko marafiki. So my best friend, this one mwenye ni my bestie mwenye nimemeet. Afanya nini? Ameanza kusikia vibaya juu tuko in a trio relationship, and she felt like I give you a lot of attention. But I give you a lot of attention because from way back in campus,
Sindio,
tumekuanga, there's a way we communicate. You are the touchy-feely, you are the let's call, let's cuddle. Or rather, she doesn't look like it. That she's not the type, tubembelezane, tupigiane simu, like, we are friends. I know I am your best friend, you're my best friend. If you need me, I am there. If I need you, you're there. We don't need to talk every day. But this one is the type, we have to talk every day.
like mbono jani text.
Yes. Huyu ni ile type, we don't have to talk. So ana feel venye mimi na wewe tunaongea sana, ni kama yeye ako hapo.
Si hata wewe uanze kufeel ni kama unataka I mean, that's
so those three friendships, I'm not sure if they work. So what happened? She was saved by the fact that this one did me dirty.
Oh, now you had to lean.
No, I did. So what I did, when she left. This one decided to go on her own. Like, woke up one day, told me bye.
I don't need this anymore.
Yes, kwanza niliachwa on a text. Nikienda kuzikana the following day. It was so bad.
Na alikuwa najua.
It was story for another day. Sijui kwa nini sijai kupigia hiyo story. So this one, after huyo ameenda, ndio sasa huyo anafungua roho.
Hata nilikuwa nasikia vibaya bara mimi, hata
alisema by the way. Alisema by the way, unajua nilikuwa na feeling in kama unapeanga fulani a lot. Me by the way nilikuwa nimesema I'm going to check out of this friend. She needs to wash this carpet. Anyway. But nimefanya mimi bwana vumbi kwa usaka, like okay. Moving on swiftly.
Proceed.
What if we sasa umewa connect, like you're saying, alafu sasa
mimi ndo
wakugeuzie sasa wewe ndo third wheeler. That hits bad. It does.
Hata in fact hiyo story nikaribie tu. Alafu usalimie, songa tu hivi kidogo na usalimie Obama, sijui amejaa mwai nani asubuhi.
Obama kwa nini akasema?
Miss Joa amekozana nani asubuhi bara. Say good morning Obama on 3. Ngoja. Hold it. Okay, on 3 to 1. Good morning Obama, okay? Sweetest voice possible. 3 2 all of us. Okay. 3 2 1. Good morning Obama. I hope you itasaidia roho at least itulie, because hey jamani #1 in the morning. You were saying something, sorry.
I was saying sasa tuko watatu, and then wana decide they become two close friends, and then they wanakweka away. That hits hard.
Yeah, but what happened? Okay, how did she feel? Ashai kufungulia roho venye anasikia sasa the other one, because now akona ameona ni kama yeye ni main sasa. Ameona kama yeye ni main sasa. Does she use that position? Arasjui. I'm trying to understand. So is she using her position properly now that she knows she's the only one?
Ako amenyamaza tu. She's usually not the type
sasa
every day, but she feels a bit more secure. Yes.
So that's thank you for using the word insecure. So insecurity or love. So it could have, how do you tell the difference between insecurity or love? You're doing something because you're afraid of X, or unapenda mtu. How do you know the difference?
Insecurity. I think love love obviously ukipenda mtu there's that feeling, jealousy itakuja tu.
Sorry for interrupting. Itabidi tumerudia usalama. Obama was not in the vicinity. Okay.
Wait.
3, 2, 1. Good morning, Obama. Yes, please, if you're wondering who Obama is, he's not the former president. That's not the one we're talking about. But we do have someone called Obama here in studio, and his flowers need to be given today, Nikama. Yes.
He's going through a lot. So.
Nikama. Continue, please.
Okay, so obviously if we are close, I love you, uto feelings to jealousy, tunaweza kuja. Especially when I feel you're spending more time with another person. But I think insecurity on the other hand, it builds up from acha turudi sasa kwa zile traumas, zile za kitambo. Yeah, maybe you are that kid mwenye you are going through insecurity, you are not given attention.
You realize to go now in one shot, my hands and my eyes are looking at her nails.
Where? Focus. But you have nice nails. And you
thank you.
Nearly grow my nails.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
So
girls,
I was saying,
back
insecurity.
To
trauma. It roots from traumas, what you went through as a kid, and then it becomes like now you want to hold on to somebody sana. So with that it brings jealousy. So may I feel insecurity to me, I'm a lack of self-confidence, where you feel maybe you're not enough, maybe you're not giving this person enough, and as a part from another person.
So you feel like you have to earn that affection.
It's like ni kama for instance your context umetupea, tuseme Sami, I was that friend mwenye sikuwa nakupea like hatuko hivyo close, mimi ni wale tu you can contact me, uko sawa hivyo, but then I see that kuna mtu mwingine anaenda to an extent of leo we go out lunch, leo sijui we do this, so naanza kufeel but me I cannot do that, so she's doing too much. Now I start feel like I want to ni kuhold tu ukwe na mimi, so hizo jealousy inakuwa mingi.
And what happens, what's a product of jealousy? See, hapo ndo sasa utaanza kuniambia wigi yangu inakaa as if natafuta matusi. It's like I woke up happy. I'm not finding any rubbish in my mind. But you understand the gist. So if you're upset with me because of how we are spending time, and by the way ukumbuke hata wewe mwenyewe unaweza sema muende lunch. Ni vile tu umepata mimi kierere na mimi. If I want to go to lunch,
nakuanga busy, I'm not too available kama venye uko available.
Maybe you work for the CIA, we don't know, you're very busy and you need to be incognito all the time.
Yes.
So now that you're jealous of me, the next thing utaanza tu kunitega tu. If you see me smiling, amefurahi sana bana, unaenda tu unanikanyaga by mistake, ama wakuja una flirt na mtu tu unajua tu have a crush on for no absolute reason,
to revenge.
Why? Because you did not settle the jealousy. Now it become revenge. It's become some kind of speak. Unaniangalia kama movie bana.
I think ile moment yenye unaambia mwana mwalimu, can you concentrate? Mange? Siku ingine nilikuwa kwa akida kuanga, I love digressing. So one time
we can see.
Yes. One time I was in class, I love that lecturer told us to put on our cameras. So I had alafu alikuwa boring. So alikuwa nimekaa hivi. Grace Maingi, when do you look bored?
Wow.
Fantastic. I was chilling. Yo. You don't like this class? Why do you look bored?
Wewe mbona hujapata hizi hacks za kuweka ako kama mannequin head hapo, weke wig na mashishos alafu ujipe shughuli? Si ametaka camera iko on and take care of the lighting.
Umeniuliza swali, umeniuliza nini? Before ni digress.
Why are we not dealing with jealousy as it is jealousy? Why are we waiting for it to creep up into vengeance or revenge, or now you want to do something ill to your friend or who someone was once your friend? Hata tutaingia romantic relationship bado.
Leo ni kama sina majibu.
Ama ni zinakuguza unataka kuprocess.
Ama wewe ni victim, ama
survivor. Here we say survivor.
I have been a survivor of so many things, including bad friendships. But I'm not sure if I've been in a place where someone was jealous of me. Maybe they were jealous of people around me. But I think nile part yenye you cannot stand the crown being on someone else's head.
Why though?
There are people who are like that. There are people who, I don't want to, saleo, assuming you get a good job, a better job, with a very good establishment even abroad. There are people who might not stomach it. Maybe I'll feel like why is she more deserving? I mean, si tumekuwa na yeye, nini yako nayo sina. Like the people who can't stand seeing other people wear the crown.
I think there's a difference between jealousy and envy.
Yes, a very big one.
I think what you're saying, envy, sindio? When you unaona mtu mwingine, she's doing good, she's having something yenye hauna, and you're like, mbona ni yako nayo na mimi sina.
Meanwhile, you could be passing opportunities meant for just you.
Yes.
I mean, looking at her and what she has.
True.
Who would you organize kindly, guys? Hashtag is Y in the morning. Now, I have a couple of more questions over here, courtesy of one Benja. All right, so I think we're going to enter that part of romantic relationship. I feel like we've not exhausted by that friendship thing, but it's story.
Friendship ni broad. Heartbreak is a friendship.
Ui, kwanza hizo zina hatingi kuliko kama ya relationship.
I was going to ask you, now you've said that you're a survivor of both, which one hurts more?
Hey, friendships hurt.
Friendship.
Kwanza msichana.
Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Niliwaambia
Wacha
I vitu zingine nimeacha kufanya, including making friends for no absolute reason. Friendship pia inataka time. Thanks.
For no absolute reason.
Don't just meet me and start calling me your friend.
Me said it's not the only space nimebakisha ni ya
when you are
bwana na
relatives.
Wow.
Like
Other than that, I'm not in the business of adding more friends.
Quarter ishafika. Hizi zingine networking, like I can know you, you can know me, I provide a particular service, so I know this particular network, tunaweza saidiana, but friendship, I don't think so.
It's hard work. Imagine kujua favorite color yako, nianze sijui tuanze kusumbua.
It's dating.
Boys don't know you. Okay, now we have even gender entering the equation. So apparently, Ebu describe the first 5 questions you'd ask me as your new friend.
As my new friend? What's your name? Where do you work? Where do you live? What do you like?
What do I like in terms of hobbies?
But for women, it's very interesting because we will bond over very
oh my God,
things.
Yes,
exactly. Exactly. Uniambie naweza kupeleka kwa hiyo. Ai, by the way, fanya hivi namba yako. Twende unipeleke. We have bonded over nails. Nothing serious. Or I'll tell you your makeup looks nice, and then you start telling me how you landed at this makeup artist after ulifanyiwa dirty, and so we start bonding. We will bond over very.
It comes automatically.
Ati, hey, I like your hair too. Medbuy wapi? Tuende tu hivi nikushow. Adama niko na duka ama niko na plug me, my guy. Start of a beautiful interaction. So how do men do it? Mnaonana tu mnasema oya
bro,
ama because guys can know each other for 3 years.
Mimi support Manu.
Hiyo inaweza leta vita bana. So guys can know each other for years and years and years. Wanaongea tu fiti, but moja akitoka ati huyu anaitwa hatujui.
But I think friendships za men huanzia from kitambo wakiwa wadogo or something. Unaweza kuta maybe like ndo ikuje ikue a bond kind of a thing. Yao ina happeningi pole pole with time, ina takingi time, but ya madem inakuanga tu haraka. Imagine tunaweza divorce kama friendships, friends, and then kidogo within a week ushakuwa na bestie mwingine. But for a man akuwe na rafiki ule mwenye hata anaweza go to an extent of checking upon each other, ita take process.
So
sika ya madem.
Wanaume in that context, in a sound that they value their friendships more than we do. See, ni kama nguo, nimebuy nguo, imeni excite, oh my God, nilikuwa kwa discount. In fact, nimeipata hapa ina mabotiki hapa, nikienda tu home tao tu hivi. Nimeivaa, imenichosha, ni hivyo. I'm looking for the next one. That's how we view friendships.
I think so. Alafu maybe the fact that kuna peer pressure, unaonanga kuna mademu wengine wana roll ka group hivi, and then wewe hauna kambogi kako kama demu. So ukijikuta na mtu, you just want to make a friendship.
Unaweza kosa hadi kupenda mtu ni vile tu utakuwa peke yako.
There's a possibility. I think so.
Before I ask you a relationship question, Grasha, ama ushakafunga. Wacha basi nikuulize ya romantic. Are you ready?
Mimi nimeshaifanywa date na hizi ma friendships za wasichana.
Wala
naogopa wasichana kuliko vile naogopa wanaume.
Preach it.
Girls can hurt.
Preach it.
Unajikuta mlikuwa ina competition pamoja na wewe ujui.
Alafu inadunga hapo katikati.
Hata unaongea vitu zinani. Anyway, ngoja. Is jealousy I told you this is a gentleman because is jealousy cuter? First of all, putting jealousy and cuter in the same sentence is insane. Is jealousy cuter when it's playful or when it gets serious? So there's a cute kind of jealousy. Sasa uni mwanaume. So I'm assuming we're together and then, so you're jealous. It's cute then.
It's cute.
How is it cute?
Kuna jealousy in a context of relationships. It's not that you're jealous of your man. The context of relationships is you're jealous of the people, like zile vitu around him. So kuko ile cute jealousy yenye ukipenda mtu lazima kutakuwa nayo.
Yes, but define why it's cute.
Hapo kwa cute kwa sababu how are you not jealous in it's your man?
No, what I am saying, we are in agreement.
Cute jealousy ni ile okay, kuna tule to hey babe, huyo msichana, hey babe.
Mimi nikisema it's not feeling cute. So I'm the cute part is no matter
it is not why is it not feeling cute? Why is it?
It's feeling cute to the receiver.
I enjoy my man. Hey, kuna siku fulani. There's one time. I think Lishek Pay story. There's one time. Tulikuwa tumekaa. We were with him in a boardroom. Then he was speaking to someone. Like you see the way meeting issues and then someone pulls you aside. They start talking to you. So he was speaking to someone. So I got bored. I didn't know what to do as I was seated waiting for him. Because he spoke to that person for 1.5 hours. Wakiwa wamesimama. Hizo tu zenye mtu anakuambia may I see you. Then wanasimama unajambia it's going to take a few minutes.
1.5 hours
It took
later.
1.5 hours. So what did I do? I just went to him. Nikamwambia nisaidie na simu yako. Kanipea. Then I went busy. Akudanga we share phones. But at that time it was the very onset of our relationship. So the phone was a bit murky, like was a bit gray. It was a gray area. So I picked his phone. Then nikaenda nikakaa place ananiona vizuri sana. So I picked alafu nikaanza kuscroll. Nikascroll, nikaingia Instagram, nikasoma messages zake za IG, nikaingia WhatsApp, nikasoma messages zake za as back as 2017. Nikatoka huko like nikasoma messages, watch pictures. Alafu sasa nikaona msichana mmoja anaitwa Baby Girl. Hey!
How is that to you cute? How does that feel?
No, it's not cute. That's not the cute part.
Okay.
That's not the cute part. So I'm explaining the cute part. So, we eventually, okay, alikuwa ananirushia side glances. Anaona ninatumia simu yake. So when tuliingia kwa gari, aliniambia, so you've entertained yourself na simu yangu. What did you see? Like anything to write home about?
Report?
Yes. Nikamwambia hakuna. Akaniambia sema, I can see it. Nikamwambia, what's work on a baby girl? So that's what I said. I said, what's work on a baby girl? Unaita mtu mwingine baby girl. So that part was the cute part of jealousy. For me it was.
I still disagree because when I'm saying it, the feeling I am feeling is not pleasant. So it's ni kama kuna siku kuna time you know, let me tell you, si rahisi kunitoa opinion out of me. I'd listen to you more than I talk in a public setting kama si kazi. Sijui kama you understand. So make point and then I started getting upset all of a sudden. So sikasirika tina shout na unaona vile unaniangalia. Nilikasirika. Alafu vile nimemaliza kuongea aliniangalia ko I said,
hey,
what?
Do you know what he did? Do you know when I said baby girl, do you know what babe did?
What?
Do you know what he did? After nimemwambia baby girl, the man laughed for 1 kilometer akidrive. Na ana drive 100 plus. Mwanaume alicheka mpaka tukafika. Mimi niko like, why are you laughing? Then he's like, oh, it's cute.
No, it was cute on his side.
On his side it was cute.
But for you,
okay, for me, I was like, kwa nini sasa unacheka?
Okay, saa hii unaweza we ni kama hukuwa deep into that feeling. It was just up there. Mimi nilikuwa nimejam bana. Sijui nilikuwa nimekasirika. Sijui kama unani understand. And when kama nakasirika alafu I'm trying to express myself. Sasa unaona hadi hata sharing inapotea. So I have to pick a language and go with it. Like it's that serious. Alafu nikimaliza hivyo vyote ndio unaniambia
alafu akawambia you look cute when you're upset.
Yes. But then for men it's a thing. It's a thing, Menda.
It's like, wow, so you can feel jealous for me.
It's a thing. Yeah, but then alicheka, akacheka. So when he realized that, I was like, ilibidi amepull over kwa barabara. Ako like, huyo msichana ukajua. Hata hakuna.
Okay. All right.
Like, okay, eventually I realized that there was nothing between him and that girl. And for him, the whole party, there was not, like, you see the way you relate with someone like your baby sister and then you misunderstand it. So for him, he was like, alikuwa anacheka kwa sababu, you look so cute when you're jealous. But then, number 2, the fact that huyo mtu mwenye unafikiria,
afiki hawezi kucompare na yeye.
Yes, he's like,
how?
Like, he was...
I'm still not convinced, you can say. Like, I'm glad it worked out, but don't call me cute when I'm in a heavy emotion. I'm heavily upset or I'm heavily passionate.
Kukumanipulate, kukufanya ufeel. Yeah. Anaweza kumanipulate na hiyo nini.
Akivala breathe in, breathe out. Calm down. Calm down.
Watu wameanza kutumia hiyo jina trigger vibaya, but okay.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Let me ask you something all Kenyans like to ask. If your partner has a bestie of the opposite sex, should you worry or mature?
Why do you have a bestie?
Should you worry or mature?
Why do you have a bestie?
Wewe mbona uko na bestie? So
I should be the only bestie you have.
Oh.
Yes. Hata mimi I agree. I follow this couple. Kuna hii couple ya Samantha na anaitwa T ama anaitwa nani? Yes, and her Samantha alimuuliza, are you if I don't know, like this guy alikuwa amesema haizi kuwa na rafiki mwingine. Yes, you can only, you as my wife, you as my partner, you should also be that friend, that close friend. So siwezi kuwa na rafiki wengine. Reason because I can't create that time for these other people. Unaona, like waki nini, like in that context of you are my friend, I have to be there emotionally, I have to be there financially when you're struggling. Ukikuwa na any shida, I have to be there for you. So hataki kupeana shoulders to lean on to other people. Anapeana to his partner.
So you are saying, not only am I not allowed to have a male bestie, but any kind of bestie. I should not even have girlfriends.
No, that's a different thing.
No,
that's a different
thing.
thing.
Understand your context. So yeye ni mwanaume tu hataki around his wife, ama just friends?
I think alisema no to madam to ladies.
Hata yeye ni wanaume tu ana hang around now, ama yeye ako na privilege.
Yana hang out tu na utakuwa je my partner na hauna marafiki? Wewe buku ana marafiki.
Maoni just on what she said, her particular rendition of the story. Grace. Hashtag is why in the morning. So assuming your partner decided that you will not have any other friends, to answer the complete extreme, no girlfriends, no guy friends, no friends, I am your friend. Kama unataka kitu, call me.
Red flag.
Why?
A big one.
You are a walking red flag. Why are you isolating me from people?
Actually, that's a good. Now leo unatoa two words kwa kichwa yangu. Isolation. Why are you isolating me? So that means ukiniumiza kwangu itakaa normal, so siwezi ambia mtu mwingine aniambie by the way.
You tabia narcissist.
Sana.
They will isolate you from people. Si ule chali nilikwambia huyo chali alikuwa hivyo. He didn't tell me leave your friends. But by the time I was realizing that I had left my friends, I was way
into it. Hata ukuwa najua iki happen.
Yes. Yes. Because by the time nilikuwa na realize sina, like niliacha marafiki zangu kwa nyuma. Ni si ati tulikosana, si ati he told me leave them, but he made sure aliwaondoa tu polepo. This friend of mine I am talking about, come on, watch show yake, I don't care. That one that left you, the you part of the trio story, had such a guy. That guy alimtoa kwa watu. So ndio tuachane, huyo chali pia was part of the contributor of her leaving me, she had also left another friend wake. So it's like huyo chali alikuwa anamtoa pole pole kwa
watu,
only for her to realize the guy is getting married.
Yes. To another person.
Yes.
Quite shocked. What do you mean you're getting married? So we are dating.
What was the reason of you isolating
So what made
me?
her come back to me was she came back for consolation. You know,
makosa imefanyika.
Makosa imefanyika.
Oh,
damn.
Wow.
So you will realize narcissists will isolate you from people so that by the time wanakufanyia vitu, you have no one, you
and
have no
they
fallback.
control you.
Yes.
Unastukia anakuambia hata usivai hii nguo, it's
and
too
you realize
revealing.
you have zero fallback.
Wow. So run. If your person is telling you to stay away from all your friends. Aya, before we proceed to the next question. So none of it tumesema all your friends, that was the first extreme. But what happens mwanaume kuambia babe, stay away from that one. Huyu si mzuri, huyu hakutaki. Now two things could be happening. Either anataka huyu na anataka kuharibia, ama there's something you're doing to her that is not, if I'm trying to control you and she's kind of pumping freedom and free will back into your mind. Like, kumbuka we ni mtu, unaweza walk away from this. See, I'd say leave her alone. But what if it's just one person ambaye si rafiki yako? Would you think immediately that ni msichana anataka mtu wako ama mtu wako tu ampendi? Like, what would be the first thoughts in your mind?
I think in that setup, unaweza kuta that person anakuambia it can be true, huyo akutaki mazuri, but hafai kukuambia achana naye kabisa. Hiyo si kazi yake. He should not be the hero in your story. You're the victim hapo, uendo uko na huyu, and at that time, you know, it's difficult, maybe hauta notice. So hata akikuambia achana na huyu, utakuwa like, why unaniambia niachane na huyu, sijui nini, maybe I feel we are friends, wewe tu uko jealous ama uko tu na mambo zako. But this person, maybe it's true. But ye kenye tu anaweza fanya ni I try to raise tu akwambie, unaona this person is, may I think hayuko poa, lakini it's up to you to decide, to make the final.
What if you find out now this particular person who's telling you to leave your friend alone, your friend saw something that she later comes and tells you, but unaona pillow talk, babe, nani aliniambia ati alikuona sijui ukifanya nini ndio akwambie huyo acha tu naye. But what if it was true and you realize, would you still chase this friendship? Would you go back and say I'm sorry, makosa imefanyika?
Yes.
You would?
You would. I think you can do that.
Grace, how would you handle the same situation? Do we start with, you've been told to leave all of them alone. We've said that's isolation. Red flag, walking red. Not pink, not maroon.
Yeah,
red. Now this person is telling you to stay away from one particular friend. It could be for accountable or uncountable reasons, but where would you anakwambia to stay away from this person?
I'd want to know, wanna come from what point?
Like,
I'd want to know.
Have that conversation with me as if I was your person. So Grace, kuna rafiki yako.
My guy has told me to stay away from someone.
Okay. How did that work out? Walk. But you know, that's not actually a bad thing. That's not necessarily a bad thing.
Sometimes they're saying something.
Kuna vitu zingine yeye anaweza kuwa anaona sana, you know, when you're gender different. Mwanaume anajua mwanaume mwenzake, so anaweza ona vitu zingine. Ama mwanaume anaweza, huyu msichana, hapana. There's some things.
For me, I'd want to know, like, anatoka, if it's a guy, I'm being told to leave, I'd want to know, is it because you're jealous? Is it because you've seen something I have not? Is it because what is the intention behind you're telling me to
What if I'm not giving you a reason?
Nimesema
tu acha tu naye. Nastaki kuona naye.
Hata umevuka boda.
Umesahau uko deep in mapenzi. I love how logical we can get on the show. But kuna
uko delulu.
Hey, very delulu. You're deep in love. This man is telling you.
I will ask you to tell me why. What's up? Give me a hint. What do you think is the issue? Hey,
for me, I'd want to know the intent behind.
Would you do first? Leave huyu mtu kwanza, alafu
find
out.
To first know.
You want first know.
Kwa nini unasema hivyo? Like, why? Give me justifiable reasons. And then pia even if it's also there's no also justifiable reason, and ukipata we will have this conversation. But then once you get the reason mbona
receipts,
unless you tell me now it's spiritual, you see pia kuna special, yes, because me I'm born again, my guy is born again, we believe in
kwa baba.
Yes. So unless it's you tell me you have this unction, you feel like kuna venye unasikia hii kitu ifanye nini, I like there's something you feel that's off about someone, that's fine. But ati umeamka tu utaki kunipea reason mbona utaki mtu in my no. Tutasumbuana, lazima unielezee kwa nini huyo mtu haiwezekani.
Would you do
that
first
will be
and then listen
controlling
later, or you'd listen first then?
Would you?
Utaachana na mtu mwenye umeambiwa achana naye, alafu ask questions later, or you ask questions first?
I'll ask questions first, because ukishaniambia and then mimi nimesha make that decision, nimeachana naye, what's the next thing you're going to tell me to niache tena niache, you know? You'll be controlling.
Na mlikuwa mnataka leader, you wanted a priest.
Yes,
but
give us the reasons and justification.
If I were to come, but if I were to come to a place where I have to choose between my man and keeping a friendship,
Keeping a friendship.
I leave you immediately. Niko on my man's side.
I thought you were going to say.
Why did you think that? Why did you think that?
Because first tulianza ukasema friendships.
Like, yes,
yeah.
friendships are important. But if it comes to a place where I have to choose between my man and my friend, I am choosing my man. Baki. Oh, utanioa.
By that.
Subaki.
Yeah. Kuna
Let me move on.
Bora tu uchunge asikuwe na narcissist, asikuwe na kucontrol.
Yeah.
Have to be careful.
Last question. Unasho be ukihisi wivu ama unajificha and suffer in silence? I feel like a majority of people walking around this earth suffer in silence. But even if what if ulikuwa na mtu mwenye ukimwambia unasikia vibaya ndio anaendelea kufanya? Usi mtu. Ama uni walking, look at you, like honestly you day pata mtu ukimwambia when you set up a boundary, I said I don't like this. Sasa hapo ndio kabisa.
Hapo ndo anachimba. By the way ni ukweli. I think ukionyesha mtu you're jealous, for instance, my man, I feel like there's another lady when you wako close kidogo, so I'm jealous. I'm showing my man that lady can offer something that I cannot. Mimi mwenyewe confidence ishashuka chini kidogo juu nimemwambia, hey, by the way, I'm jealous of her. So I prefer kufichia a bit to avoid kuplant that thought of maybe she can be attractive. Maybe your man was not even there. Hata kwa nafikiria huko, but so you're jealous of this person.
You have such a very interesting take on that. What would you do? I think ningesema. If I'm actually
but it depends na intensity.
Kuna sasa sikumbuki some digital content creator who's famous aliuliza, at you're dating people you don't marry, are you okay? Because why are you dating if you're not planning to do life? If you're not planning to do life, why are you dating? So assuming you're in a situationship, because that's what it sounds like. So I guess that sounds like a fight or flight. But if I'm in something healthy, why wouldn't I tell you? Like, hey, unanibo, sifanye hivyo. Hii imefanya nisikie some type of way.
You tell someone. Yeah. And if they value you, they will not do it.
Yes.
Me, I don't have to tell my man something twice. I don't like it. It's not done. We continue.
But don't be petty.
No. Yeah, but
But if you generally don't like it,
we don't have to talk about it twice. Like, I don't like this person. He doesn't talk to that person again. Especially if I've provided valid reasons. Hey babe, ule msichana kuna vile anakulike. Kama hujai notice, because sometimes men can be delulu.
Wasichana pia tunajuana. Usiseme ni hao.
Sometimes men are clueless. A man might be genuinely helping you. Wewe ulishaona vile, hey. So mimi, I will know when a man might not know when you want him, because sometimes men are very clueless. So yeye anakusaidia, or yeye maybe ni boys, or yeye ni rafiki tu yako. Wewe umeshajiekea, mimi umwambia, hey, ule msichana mchunge. You know, there was a girl alikuwa amempelekea gari garage. And then that girl alikuwa anakanika, I'm like, unaona msichana, kama anataka kutengenezwa gari, ita nani achukue gari yake and fanya nini
aende atengeneze
because there's a way that girl likes you.
He's looking at you,
you know. And after hapo he was like, oh by the way, so after hapo ndiye alianza consciously look, and he was like, oh by the way
ni kama nimeona signs,
so he checks out like simple.
So
and then he knows
immediately.
Me never talk about people like personally, I don't at all. Akisikia nimemwambia juu ya mtu anajuanga hiyo ni serious, anajuanga ni serious. Juu mimi anaweza kaa apige story na marafiki, mimi sijalingi, I'm not insecure, me I think I don't have issues. I usually don't, but akishasikia nimemwambia unaona nani, anajuanga hapo kuna shida.
Okay.
So I also think as we wind up is that this issue of jealousy and insecurity, what she said is very important. Don't be petty as a woman, because kuna ile siku yenye itafika utakuwa unasema kitu serious, haitachukuliwa serious kwa sababu he's learned that you throw everything out of proportion. Because umemwona amesalimia Val, alihug to Val, umeshaanza kusema ai mbona ulikuwa una hug Val, au ulimwona akifanya kitu fulani mbona ulikuwa unafanya hivyo. Raise issues when they hold water. Not because they are just, don't create a mountain out of a molehill.
Very true.
Your last words, please?
Yes, don't be petty, and of course trust ndio iko kwa relationship. So if I'm being jealous all the time, it means I don't trust you, we don't trust each other. And that's the foundation of a relationship. So work on building trust first, so that to avoid creating I like that statement, but sikumbuki, creating a what out of a what?
A mountain out of
a mountain. Yes.
Okay, there we have it. Thank you so very much, baby girl. And now we have to call it a little bit of an end just for this part of the show. This is the segment, the first segment after the intro, and now we're going to melt our way into the rest of the show. So thank you for having this conversation with us. Kama uko na maoni 1212 like this, like that, fanya hivyo on our socials at Y254 on everything, Facebook, social, all other social media platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and them. Yeah, and ni kama tukiachana watu naambiana be safe. So if I'm not going to see you for the rest of the show, please be safe, have a fantastic day. But if you're going to stay here, please, in fact, just stay. Chelewa tu kidogo, kwani watakufanyia nini job? Guy, #such Y in the morning, don't go away.